what's so great about early intervention and being in our families' homes is that we get to share knowledge of how everyday activities can really be meaningful for these babies in their development.
He was born 2 months premature. They did an evaluation, and his delay with just navigating his environment prevents him from doing a lot of play.
He's my youngest of 3. I automatically knew something when he wasn't really talking at 1.
There was a lot of tantrums, there was a lot of acting out, hitting, a lot of defiance.
Instead of being able to communicate his frustration, he would throw things like temper tantrums.
She really couldn't at all communicate her needs.
She should have been speaking. She should have been expressing to me, I'm hungry.
He wasn't making eye contact. He wasn't waving, mimicking anything.
With Jack, we had a diagnosis early in the pregnancy. My wife and I both felt like we were thrown into the deep end. You need a lot of support. We need to have the tools.
My kids have disabilities, like you shame yourself, what do I do?
You always feel like as the mom, what am I doing wrong?
The way that our therapists approach our parents, it's about helping the kids, but it's also largely about helping the families in this journey because they need that guidance.
If a parent has concerns, early intervention is a free service in Pennsylvania. Caregivers do not have to pay anything or use insurance, so they can call and request an evaluation. In early intervention, we use what's called a parent coaching model. And what my role is to kind of give feedback in the moment of different strategies we can use to help with communication. And the reason we do it this way is so that when I leave the session, the family can practice the whole week with everything that we just learned. We're essentially making the caregiver the expert in their child's development.
It's extremely important for me to be as involved in every session as possible, just because I get to learn exactly how to get my daughter talking more and just continue to practice during the sessions, and I continue to practice that during the week.
We rely on the parents to implement the same strategies that we're using during our sessions. Really, one of the primary things that we ask of parents is for parents to be on the floor just like Dad is.
That's another action that we've been working on getting him to imitate.
Okay.
The consistency, the repetition really does improve outcomes.
Head, shoulders, knees.
As a parent, having to figure out how to wear all these different hats, how to be amateur occupational therapist, amateur special instructor, it's been really helpful, and we've learned a lot.
We can have our sessions anywhere, going to more public places like the park because he's with Mom most of the day in his home environment.
Everything in daily life is an opportunity to do therapy.
What you can do is you can incorporate the strategies that PT and OT. Showing you guys what happy
Therapists will meet families for sessions at the playground, the grocery store, just running the daily errands of life. Or a therapist can meet a child at daycare in a classroom setting.
We're in preschool, and this is one of the 2-year-old classrooms. I'm able to give strategies based on what they've seen working or what they've had challenges with.
It's very helpful. And then when we see how she's helping her, we can do it when she's not here.
I definitely think the repetitiveness of therapy helped a ton. Jack is thriving. He's doing excellent. The therapists and the therapies have been like a real lifeline.
So then he says, that's David. Tell me, help me.
When we started therapy, the only words he could say was Mom and Dad. Now, about 25 to 30 words. He walked up to me and said, Mom, where's my dad? My mom heart just exploded because I was so proud of him.
When we first started the program, he wasn't communicating. He couldn't tell me what it is that he wanted, and he communicates a lot more.
Now he interacts with you, he's just like a totally different kid.
He's definitely understanding a lot more, just directions and anything you're asking him to do. I feel like we're really able to communicate with him.
We've definitely come a long way in 5-6 sessions. He's just been progressing.
I have seen a big improvement. She knows how to get my attention to let me know the things that she needs.
In Gold Star, everybody has been awesome. You know, it takes a village, as they say, and Gold Star was our village.
They're amazing. So all around, yeah, it's a really good support system.
All of our therapists, they're like members of our family.
They make you feel so comfortable, so human.
If you think or see any signs, always check it out. I would recommend having therapy at an earlier stage. The earlier you get it, the better the outcome will be for children.
There's one thing I could say to parents of the child with special needs, you got to stick with it, but it pays off. It won't seem like it's working, and then it'll work, and it'll be worth it.